Good morning. I've got my coffee and I'm back with Flosstube Season 3, Episode 20. I'm going to need several of these today. My nerves are wrecked from all this chaos around me. Y'all know me. I'm a homebody. I like to be at home. I've got social anxiety. I don't like people in my house that I don't know, that's not family. I don't like going anywhere. And then all this chaos moving and inspections and this and that. And it's done a doozy on my nerves and my anxiety. But the house inspection is over with. And we're trying to decide what to do about this and that and everything else. This week, we're supposed to get notification about the inspection and how it went and all that, and how much they're officially giving us for the house. The trailer will not be ready in time for us to move right into it. So we're going to rent a place until we can get a place. My hair looks horrible. I'm sorry. I've been packing. We're going to rent a place until we can get all the way into the trailer. So we're going down there this weekend to find a house to rent. I say house because house or trailer, just to rent. We got the 2 dogs and we got the birds, and my kids have suggested us giving up my pets and let them keep my pets until we get our own place. And right now, my anxiety is going up just thinking about giving up the birds and the dogs. I can't do it. I can't do it. So it's got to be a place that allows pets. We're working on leash training Baby and Blue, but they're not leash trained. They've had a big backyard to play in for years. So it needs to be a fenced in yard. It's not easy. But this weekend we're going to go. But anyway, let's get to the stitching. I got quite a bit done this week. And I've decided to change up my memorabilia May. But let's go over what I did last week. Now, I did do my first stitch with me, which was absolutely horrible. I am sorry, guys. But it was horrible. Okay, let me get this situated here, so y'all can't tell where in the pattern I'm at, because it's not easy. There, that will go good like that, and then this will go like that. Okay, so my stitch with me. It's a mystery stitch along. That's also a contest or a giveaway where I work on a project. I don't tell you where I'm stitching or what I'm stitching. I tell you the count of the fabric. It is a full coverage, but that's all I'm telling you. And you got to guess what the whip is. Now, I started the stitch with me. It was my first one ever. It was totally horrible. I'm sorry, guys. I will get better. I plan on doing another one this week, probably Wednesday before we leave. Maybe today. I don't know. I will decide. But anyway, so I started on it, and this is my first time working with 28 count. I ordered 25 count, but they sent me 28. I thought I was going crazy when I was measuring this, because it was like, I did my measurements on the sizes showing me on that the different sites that you put in your measurements, and it tells you how much fabric you need with how much border and all that. And I cut it after doing it 3 times. I always do it several times before I cut it. And I cut it. And then it was like, it wasn't adding up right, because I was going through and marking my pages so I could get to the page I'm going to be at. Well, it kept not coming up right, and it was driving me batty. And I kept measuring, and then I just got out my ruler and measured the count, and it was 28 count. And then I did the figuration of if it was a 28 count, it was coming out perfect. And it's like, seriously? So they sent me 28 count instead of the 25 count. And this is my first time stitching on it. So that was something different for me. I love my coffee. I'm going to need about 3 of those today. And then I couldn't see good. So, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out something else. I might do it today. I don't know. But if I do it today, I won't post it until later on in the week. But I got some stitches done, and I wasn't liking it, and I stopped the recording and all. And then I looked at it, and I ripped them all out. And then I put them back in, actually looking at them, and they look a lot better. I'm doing these 2 strands over 1 tent. And there. I ended up getting 400 stitches in, because I went ahead and stitched on it a little bit. And I got 400 stitches in. So this is the page. Well, actually the page, this is one page here. And then this is another page up here. But those colors were over both pages, so I just went ahead and started filling it in. But I won't fill in any more up here unless it was like 1 or 2, and you know, because I tend to complete the strand and all, and I'll pick from the most over here and go over. So, can you guess what it is yet? Yeah. So that's it for now. I might go ahead and work on it today, just because I need something fast today, if that makes any sense. Then I worked on Charlotte. Now, let me get a picture of Charlotte. I have decided on my patterns. See, what I do, like, I will take pictures of my patterns, and I will put them in my good notes. And then I will go through and I will mark them off. Let me see if I can find a free one. Here's a free one, but I have not started. So on my good notes, I will zoom out, and then as I do the stitch, I will highlight them, for example, or just, you know, oops, just there. Highlight them until they're all done. And I do that for all of mine except for what goes into Pattern Keeper. So I have decided, especially on my memorabilia, I am going to take all of my patterns out of my project bags, and I'm going to just maybe get a picture or just show y'all the picture. But that's Charlotte, okay? So I wanted to work on her. This is where she was. I did get some work in. I only got 300 stitches in. But I'm taking the patterns out to protect the patterns because they get messed up so easily, and I don't want that. But that is what I got done on my Charlotte. I was working through here primarily, trying to get all this over. I'm going and like a row, finding each one that I do next. So this is the bottom of the pattern, and I'm working my way up. So I got 3 stitches in her, and that's it for now, because chaos, people, chaos. Then I've been wanting to start this one, and this is one I've got to put the pattern up. But this is a new start too. So, Fairy Flora. I so wanted to start her, and I did. I started her on Fiberlicious Alice's Garden, 18 count opalescent, because as soon as I saw this fabric, I was like, that's perfect. Look at this fabric. But that's where I'm at. That's what I got done. I did 900 stitches in the first day. I don't think that's bad at all. I did skip about and all because I wanted to see how the different darker colors would look. But that's her dress. And then that's the beginning of some of the flowers and the greenery and then the stems and the border. So, Fairy Flora. I think she is going to look fantastic on this. But she's going up for now. This is going in my binder, which I've got to pack up some, so I got to get all those in there. But that's it. If I don't put everything back in, I will lose it. Okay. Then I also decided to work on, and where is the pattern for it? It's another one. Yep, right here. I got to put it up. A Midsummer Night Fairy. Isn't she gorgeous? Okay, so I'm putting this pattern up. Y'all won't see it again. But this is where she was. Now, that's where she's at now. Now, the end of this page is right along here. And then, let's see. So, that's the end of the page, basically, right there. So, that's all I have left. That's it, compared to that. She's gorgeous, too. So, I want to finish her. I mean, she's going to be gorgeous. I'm doing her on 18 count Ada. The that I dyed myself. Yeah. So I'm going to try and finish her this month. If not this month, then next month. And that's okay. And that's why my Mirabilia plans have changed. Now, the other one, and this is another pattern I gotta get out here. Is Celtic Winter. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? So, my goal was for this month to finish her. And I think I'm doing pretty good. I wanted to be 50% done with the dress. I don't think I quite made it, but I am close. So, oh, this is where she was. Now, I'm doing the beading and all. And see, I've got a 17-inch Q-snap, and I think this is a 10. I'm not sure. But, look. Oh my God, I'm loving it. So down here, I've got a couple beads to put in, but this is done. I was trying to finish this part last night, but I worked going down. I first was doing color completion, and I got all the blue done. I went ahead and put the border in all the way around. And I stitched in hand. I don't think it looked too bad, does it? I've never done stitch in hand. But I thought, it's a straight line. I should be able to do it. And I did. And then I was doing this color, trying to color complete. And I felt like I was not getting any progress done. I had over 1,000 stitches in, but did not look like it. So, I started going down in color completion, going down. I mean, 100 stitches, a 10 by 10 box. Yeah, that's it. And I was doing the thread until it ran out going down. And I really liked it. Well, then I thought, okay, if I do all that, then when I get down here, and it's all these swirlies, I'm going to go crazy. So I started to go up in columns and complete. And I'm working on this one here. But this one, this here was actually in 2. So I just went ahead because it's all that part that's draping. So I'm going to finish this and then move up and complete. Move up and complete. I got 3,170 stitches in 3 days. This is flying by now. Now this weekend, I'm debating, should I take this or should I take the river, which is really easy stitching. Now, I'm doing her on a piece of Aida. I dyed myself. 18 count Aida. But, yeah. She is looking so good. Oh, look at all that bling. She's gorgeous. This month, I'm finishing her. So that's one reason why I don't know if I should take her or not. I don't know. So, but all the beading up here is done. I got the beading all done to right here. And these are the same beads that go randomly in the dress. So I'm waiting for these until it's time to do all the beading. And then I'll just finish off all the beading. She's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. But yeah, I love all the bling. So that's what I did. Let's see, with Fairy Flora, I got 900 stitches. A Midnight Summer Night Fairy, I got 1450. The Charlotte, I got 300. The Mystery, I got 410. I think that's pretty good. But that's it. So part of me wants to stitch this today. It's hard for me to put her down now because I know I'm close. And then part of me wants to do the full coverage. I don't know. I probably will pick her up and work on her. So, plans. Finish A Midsummer Night Fairy and Celtic Winter. Yeah. Now, next month, who is the one doing these I need more coffee. The camp stitches. Oh, what is her name? I know y'all are yelling at me, and it's okay because I got brain fog. The camp out stitches. She does like a summer camp, and each month you start a whip and finish it in the month. And she gives you a little patch to stitch. And I've never done it, but this year I'm going to do it. I'm going to pick something really small. For June, it is something with a bird. So I'm going to do the patch, which has a bird. Let me see if I can find the patch at least. Because I know I got it. Because I saved it. Thing is, where did I save it? I got so many different things. If I don't do the patch, then I'm going to do Brooke's Books Advent Calendar, the one with the cardinal in it. And I cannot find it. I do not know where I saved it. But, yeah. Let's see where... I've got so many things going through my head right now. Colorado Cross Stitcher, the Summer Cross Stitch Camp. Okay, so yeah. So that is the patch for this year. So for June, I can do that one because it's got a bird on it. And I think I will. And it's really small. So I should be able to get it done even with the moving. My goal for June, cross stitch wise, I think it's to finish the river. It's a very easy stitch, over halfway, and it will help me relax some. And then, of course, doing the batch. Okay, so June, a bird. July has to have something that grows, flowers, trees, whatever. August, something new to me. So I got to think about that one. But yeah, so those are my plans for this week. I want to finish her. I would love to finish her before we leave. I don't know if I will or not. I can try. Then, haul. I only got my order from Temu. And I got these to be zipper pulls. And on the back, I'm putting the project with a little sticker. But I got a dragon. It's a keychain. That's all it is. And it goes right on there. And it's perfect. 68 cents. Okay? You can't beat that. It's a real pretty zipper pull for me. Then I thought this would be the same size, but it's bigger than I thought, but I probably will use it for a sticker pull anyway. But yeah, it's to hang up in your mirror, on your drive-through mirror. Oh, that was the back. Okay, that's the front. Get in, sit down, shut up, and hang on. But I just thought it was cute. And then I could still put a little sticker on the back telling me what project it is. So, I got that. And that was under $1 too. Then I got this one because I just love turtles. Another keychain. And I'm going to put it on one of my bags that has an ocean whip in it. And then what started it all? They sent me, and this was $17. They sent me for a pack of the floss again. 447 colors. No repeats. Oh, you're loud. So I got them. $17 for 447 colors. That comes to 4 cents a skein. It is the off-brand. They match up pretty good with the DMC. But I'm not opening them now. Because, you know, recently I got the other one. What I'm going to do is, after we move, I'm going to do all this on floss drops so that I want to do the hanging file system and get away from the bobbins. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but I am. But I might just put all these on the hanging drops for now. But yeah, $17. 447 colors. I've been working with them. I've even been substituting them in my projects when I run out of the color, and I can't tell a difference. They're a little bit fluffier, but not much. And unless you're looking super close, you can't tell. And that was all my haul for this week. That was it. So I've been pretty good. This morning I've been packing, so yeah, hair's crazy. I'm trying to wear it down more, but it's extremely hard because it gets my eyes and drives me batty. And Lisa loves my hair down and always has, and hates it when I wear it up. Well, she grew her hair out. And the other day, she's like, I'm going to chop all this off. It's driving me nuts. And I just looked at her. I said, well, I thought about cutting my hair short so I can wear it down. No! Just keep wearing it up. And she's like, I understand now why you wear your hair up in a ponytail all the time. Especially if I'm doing anything like cleaning or packing. The walls are starting to get echoey because I've started taking things off the walls. Michelle started moving out this past weekend. So it's like, I wonder if we can rent a place and get moved out of here before the 27th. I would love that. And move up our closing dates, which they told us we had the option to do. They said if we need to, we can. Or if we want to, we can. So that's it. I've got my craft room packed up, except for all my cross stitching. And I got them in a big tub. And my sewing machine. I don't have my sewing machine or my printer packed up yet. Because the printer, I was wondering, okay, are we going to need to send them more paperwork or something? You know, because I've got a scanner. My sewing machine, because I need to serge the ends, or zigzag, you know, the ends of my projects. And then I'm also scared of packing it up. I don't want it to get messed up. I should have kept the box that came in, but I didn't. I threw it away. Duh. But I think I figured out how to do it. I've got one of those, it was for scrapbooking, but I've been using it for my sewing stuff, and it's a tote on wheels. And I think my sewing machine fit in it just right. And then I can cushion it inside of it with fabric or whatever. I don't know yet. Haven't decided. And then that way I know exactly where it is. And it's safe. I don't know yet. Other choices to put it in a box and me not know exactly where it is, and then I'll panic. Choices. But anyway, I gotta go. I need to put the stuff up. I need to work on my room, pack up my cross stitch with what I'm not keeping out. And that's another thing. My whips. I've got so many whips. I'm trying to decide, do I want to pack all of them up or not? I'm tossing it back in my head, back and forth. I might pack up a few of them for now. It hurts. One reason why I'm panicking about packing up some stuff, it's part of my anxiety, and it comes from our last move to Hawaii when I was 15. The military moved us. They paid for the movers and all that. And they packed up all of our stuff. And then for 3 months, we traveled and went to California and then stayed in the hotel and everything. And then we got the house in Hawaii. But it was a 3-month period that things were all gone, which is what this move will be, 3 to 6 months. Well, during those 3 months, someone broke into our crates and they stole what they wanted. They stole my stepfather's stereo equipment, which I don't care about. Oh, he was pissed though. But I had a doll collection, and I had dolls from all over the world, and they were porcelain and everything, and some were quite expensive. They stole almost all of them. I think I had like 3 dolls left. They stole all of my clothes, all of my mother's clothes. Then they stole photo albums of us. And once we got in the house and all, and things were delivered, we discovered how much stuff was stolen. And it wasn't just like they took a crate. No, they went through the stuff and picked out what they wanted. Then the guys, it was 2 guys, started following my mom. And they say me, but I don't remember that. I did not recognize them. But they started following my mom. And then they would leave her notes. And the police had to get into it. So all that trauma I went through in Hawaii with all that mess has me scared to pack up stuff now because I feel like I won't get it back. And that's why I'm so picky about some of my things. Some things I don't care, okay? If something happens, fine. I can replace them. But that whole, it was a big, they ended up in jail. They ended up in jail. They did catch the guys. And they had some things they did to my clothes and my mom's clothes were so perverted. It was disgusting. And no. It was crazy. And here Lisa's talking about getting a moving company to move our stuff. And I'm trying to think, okay, this is a totally different time, totally different group of people. It's not going to happen. But my anxiety is going up anyway. It is what it is. I know. I'm probably being foolish. But oh well. I've got to get things done. I'm going to get things done. I got to pack up. That's for sure. So, today I'm going to go through my cross stitch and decide what I'm going to do. Whether I'm going to do one tote, two totes, or what. I'm going to see if my sewing machine will fit in there and then serge what I need for right now. And it'll be all good. It'll be all good. But anyway, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you for joining me. If you're new, thank you. I hope you hit the like and subscribe. If you're a returning one, thank you. Oh, which reminds me, kit. I have not mailed yours off. I'm sorry. I thought I had, and I found it this morning. Mixed in with the patterns I'm giving away in the last video 19. Yeah, go back and look. I'm giving away some magazines, well, and patterns. So far, 2 people have asked. There's 12 items, so got a good chance. But yeah, I promise I will get that mailed out to you. I promise. But that's it. That's it. But thank you for following me. And come back next week and see what I get done. Thank you for joining me. Blessed be.